if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emmy. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where my clients lose anywhere from the last few pounds to up to 70 pounds and counting and discover food freedom. So if you want to work with me and my team, go ahead and go to healthyemmy.org or just click the link in the down bar. Also make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you can be notified every time the freshest news on plant-based weight loss is coming at you live, honeys. You may notice that I look a bit whiter than normal. Got me a case of the quarantine blues. No, I just can't go to the spray tan salon, so the real me. So, in light of where we are right now, being locked in our houses, I thought that for today's video, you can't even see what's going on here. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how you can just gather up food around your house and you can make yourself a killer meal. All I did was I went into the cupboard, I went into the fridge, I went to the cabinets and saw what I could find. And I'm showing you how you can make what we call a kiss meal turn into a fun recipe. So in my program, we really value kiss meals. Keep it simple, sweetheart. And a kiss meal is when you just take starch, vegetable, fruit, legume, and you put it together into a meal. But that doesn't mean that it has to be boring. It doesn't mean that you just have to be eating potatoes and broccoli, even though some people do that. I'm not pointing any fingers. It's me, I do that. But some people like to have things that are more interesting. So I went into my cupboard, saw what I could find, and I'm gonna be making a meal out of it. So welcome to Cooking with Emmy. Should I make this a series? We'll cook, we'll chat, and you'll get a little recipe out of it. So here is what I found in my cupboard today. First, I found that I had some purple sticky rice left over. So you're gonna start out with, I just took a half a cup of rice. So that's a half a cup of dry rice, which turns into, I believe, a cup and a half of cooked rice. So I just cooked up the rice that I could find. So there is that. I also found some veggie broth, and this is totally optional. It just does add a little bit more flavor to the dish. So I have some veggie broth. I found an onion, so we're gonna use a little onion today. I, of course, always have a Hawaiian sweet potato, so we've got that. I have some grapes. We always have grapes. And then I have a can of chickpeas, and I have some leafy greens. Get your greens in. Step one, the first thing that I did was cooked the rice. So the rice is all cooked. Now I'm going to take my non-stick skillet. Don't worry, this is not on. And I'm gonna heat this baby up. This is a Calphalon non-stick, but any non-stick that I've ever used is fine. So long as you have a little liquid to lube it up a little bit, you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna put this on high heat because I want to get this video going. And I'm going to start chopping up my onion. So while I chop up my onion, I thought that I would give you guys a little bit of update on Emmy the cripple situation. Yes, the rumors are true. I am crippled, aka I have sciatica, and it is tearing me apart. But here's the good news. Yesterday I was feeling like, I'd say I was at like an 80 in terms of age with my mobility. Today, I'm feeling like a 65. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but I have reversed 15 years in age overnight, which means we could be on the up. So I'm experiencing sciatica in my right side. It's awful. It's very debilitating. And I usually run 6 miles a day, but honey, that's not gonna be happening anytime soon because I am suffering with sciatica. The good news though is that this morning I felt better, and today I feel better. I'm not ready to go by any means. Right now my sport is recovery, and I'm focusing on recovery so that I can be well again. And when I can run again, I cannot even tell you how happy I'm going to be. This really is an eye-opener in terms of what I need to do once I am recovered to prevent anything like this from happening again. Sciatica really isn't it's a symptom. It's not preventable. It's caused by a herniated disc in your spine, and your body just naturally will reabsorb that disc, and the nerve won't be pressed on anymore, and the nerve is being pressed, I can tell you that. And I think my body is starting to reabsorb it because the pain this morning and today, like I told you guys, I'm feeling like I'm 65, so couldn't feel any better. So yeah, just waiting for that to recover. somebody did send me a, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's like an electrocution machine. No, it's some sort of shock machine to help with back pain. So I might try that out tonight, but I've never dealt with pain in this in my life. And it's sort of funny because I had gone, like, it had been like 6 or 7 months, and I was like, I haven't had any aches or pains in my running. And usually I do have to take like a little bit of a break from running because like my ankle will start to hurt a little bit, and so I'll just cross train for a few days and it goes away. Literally woke up the other day, couldn't walk. This has never happened to me before. Apparently 40% of people in their lifetime will have a bout of sciatica. Mine's happening now. And after I'm recovered, I'm so doing physical therapy to ensure that this does not happen again. So anyway, I'm chopping up my onion right now, and I'm going to put that on the nonstick skillet. Ooh. So this is on high, and you can either use water or I found veggie broth, so why not just have a ball? Okay, I better chop up the other half of this onion quickly, because we are moving and grooving over here. So all you have to do, if you want to cook along with me, you can either use the same ingredients that I'm using, or you can just go into your cabinet and find any starches, vegetables, fruits, and legumes, and you can make yourself up a kiss meal just like this. All right, so I'm just gonna cook this onion up. And while this is cooking, I will say, I really am fulfilling my middle school dream right now. Like, who, when they were in middle school, I just thought of this and I want you guys to leave a comment and let me know. Who, when they were little, when you were cooking, which sounds bad that like 5 and cooking on my own. My parents are good parents, I swear. But you would pretend you're on a cooking show. You'd be like, and then we take the ketchup and we put it on the white bread for the ketchup sandwich. That's what I had when I was little. Okay, so I'm just cooking up these onions. I'm gonna keep adding veggie broth. You do not have to use oil, guys, or you can use veggie broth. It smells real good. And by the way, this is gonna be a 1-pot dish if you don't count the rice. 1.5, fine. Ooh, these are looking so good. I'm actually gonna be making this dish for my mom to bring to work because she has been working so much with everything. She's a hospital nurse, so everything that's going on with COVID, she's working like crazy. So I'm gonna make this up and get it all ready for her to bring to work. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn this down to low so that it doesn't burn. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more veggie broth on there to make sure that it doesn't burn. And let's go with this potato. So because this is all gonna be one dish together, I do find that having the skin on the potato just isn't a great texture along with the rest of the dish. So I'm gonna peel this, but if you're having trouble with constipation, this isn't the healthiest thing to do, to peel the potato, because the fiber that is in the skin is really, really great for digestion, you know, getting those bowels moving. And most of the antioxidants actually live in the skin, so you really should eat the skin, but hey, anything goes during COVID. First, you take the potato. All right, I'm gonna peel this. Be right back. She's peeled. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop off the ends because those are nasty, and I'm going to take my potato express bag so that I can cook this baby up really quickly. So I'm just gonna pop it in here. If you don't have a potato express bag, these cook potatoes in the microwave in just a couple minutes, but what you can do is just take a damp paper towel, which I don't know if we're gonna be able to find those during this time, and you can wrap the potato and then put it in the microwave for like 4 or 5 minutes. But this baby is just gonna go in for 3 minutes. All right, while my potato is cooking, I'm going to take my chickpeas and I'm just going to drain the, that's not a good idea, the brine's gonna fall out. The aquafaba. All right, let's drain the, you know, I always hear people saying chickpeas are high in fat. There's 1 gram of fat. I don't know why people say that. Like, this entire can has 3.5 grams of fat. Chickpeas are not high in fat unless I am missing something, but I don't think I am. Okay, so we have the chickpeas drained, we have the potato cooking. Let's take our grapes. And because we are mixing these all together, honestly, like, people sleep on grapes when it comes to rice salads and grain salads and just salads in general. So I'm going to have all of these grapes. That means to cut them in half. I have chopped up my grapes. I've halved them. You can quarter them if you want. world's your oyster, honey. So I'm gonna start to mix all these together. So I am going to take my rice and I'm gonna put this on a simmer. I'm gonna take my rice and I'm just gonna pour it right into, and you can use any rice that you have. I just found that I had this sticky, purple sticky rice, but you can use any type of rice. So there goes the rice. I'm just gonna mix that in. We'll go ahead and put the chickpeas in there. I think she's ready. Now, my potato, ooh, she's ready. My potato has been cooked, so I can go ahead and I'm gonna dice this baby up. It's a heart, because that's how I feel about you, honeys. You can use any type of potato. This whole recipe, honestly, like the purpose of this video is to show that you can really just mix and match any starches, vegetables, fruits, and legumes, and you can make yourself a gorgeous, delicious meal from it. So I just happen to have this on hand, this type of potato on hand, but you can use any type of sweet potato. You could use a normal potato, but I do appreciate the sweet potato because it just gives such a sweetness to the meal, or to the overall dish. So I'm just cubing this up like so, and I'm gonna put it in there with everything else. I'm just gonna keep mixing this. Now, I personally like food very, very simple and plain, but my mom likes some flavor. And my buddy Dylan has just come out with these salad dressings from Well Your World, and he sent them to me. And I think that the sweet heat one is gonna be a great one for this. You could use anything. You could use balsamic vinegar. You could really put anything in here, but I think that this is gonna be a really yummy sauce to complement this dish. And then I'm actually gonna turn the heat off and I'm gonna put in the grapes. And there we have it, folks. Okay, so here we have it. We have got a kiss meal turned recipe. But this just goes to show it really can be so simple. Like, I just took simple ingredients that we had around the house, chickpeas, rice, grapes, onions, potato, lettuce, and threw it in. And look what we got here. And then I used Dylan's sauce to spice it up. I'm gonna pack along a little bit of this for my mom because the dressing does get lost when it does get refrigerated, but this is something that would be great refrigerated too. So you can just do this, take big batches of everything that you have and mix it together, and look what we have here, a delicious meal. So I hope that you honeys enjoyed this video. If you want more cooking with Emmy, let me know, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out, A-Town down. Safe kisses only now, guys. No, don't touch your lips. Be safe. See ya. Woo!